Hi guys, my name is Spence. I was working on a 2008 BMW 325i. It's a rear-wheel drive model, and I was replacing the front crank seal. I ran into an issue where I found it extremely difficult to remove and then install the new seal. This is the old seal right here. As you can see, it's pretty deep. A lot of surface area gets stuck in there pretty good. As you can see, I tore it apart pretty good. BMW does make a factory deinstallation and installation tool. However, I did not have it on hand and I did not have the time to wait for it to arrive. I didn't have any luck using one of these seal pullers. I may have not been using it correctly, but with the crankshaft extruding from the timing cover and this limited space, I didn't have too much luck. So what I ended up using for the most part was this small pry stick and just kind of sticking it in like this and then prying out and downward. And then after a while, using one of these radiator picks and getting it in between the timing cover surface and the actual seal, and then hammering it in, and then I was able to get it to dent so I can just pull it out a little bit easier, break that surface. Do be careful if you go that route, because you can mar the timing cover surface and you may ruin the seal. So do be advised that it may cause damage. As for installation, it was extremely difficult without the factory install tool. However, I did find a way around it. So instead of using the factory install tool, the new seal does come with a installation guide. I'm sorry, I seem to have misplaced it, but it's a little white cup that sits right under the end of the crankshaft, and it basically just guides it so that the interior apron of the new seal doesn't catch. So you would install that and then lightly oil the seal surface and the timing cover surface and then press it in. I used a rubber mallet, and I also used the old seal and the rubber mallet, and later a heavier mallet to press in the new seal. And I got it to where it was flush with the crankshaft surface. But once it got to that point, I found it extremely difficult to press it in any further with just hammering it. I even tried using an old bearing outer race to get a little bit more oomph into it, but that didn't work at all. So instead of buying the factory tool and waiting for it and paying for it, I decided to just run to my local Home Depot, and I might put this down in the details, but I bought a 3-inch diameter PVC pipe drain. And basically, I totally destroyed it. Essentially, I cut it down to about 1/4 of an inch, maybe 3/8 of an inch tall, and then I took out the entire drain portion, the grid pattern. I chopped it all out, and I just kind of lightly sanded it so it wouldn't mar anything. And then I just taped it onto the back side of the harmonic balancer. And then let me just kind of quickly install this so I can show you what I did. I apologize for putting you guys face down. So from that point, I had the PVC ring on the back side of the harmonic balancer, and then I installed all the E10 head bolts. You can't really have that PVC too tall because the bolts will not, go much farther out. So I found 3/8 of an inch is pretty much the max you can get out of it. You guys might have a different solve, but this is what I found to work for me. I installed all 6 bolts, and then I just slowly tightened them, maybe like not even a 1/4 turn in a star pattern all the way around until the new seal was totally flush with the timing cover. And then I will be using gasket making material to fill in the 2 holes on either side of the seal for a complete install. So I don't know if this will be helpful to anybody, but it worked pretty good for me. Hope it works for you guys. Thanks.